Okay, so we have now EI theta B equal to 0.75, and solving for theta B, that would be equal to 0.75 over EI. So actually, this is the slope at B. So if E and I are given, so we can determine the slope at B in radians. Okay, so we substitute it back to the slope deflection equation, so that we can now determine the end moments. Okay, so from our equations last time, diba mao ni? No, so substituting, we can have MAB. So EI theta B is 0.75. No? So we have kariba nga equation. No? So we have 0.75 over 3 minus 18.75. Okay, and that is equal to negative 18.5. Okay, and then MBA is equal to 2/3 EI theta B. So that would be 2/3 EI theta B is 0.75, and then plus 18.75, and this is equal to 19.25. So all of the units, all of the moments is in kilonewton meter. Okay, then we have MBC. Okay, our MBC is EI theta B minus 20, and our EI theta B is 0.75 plus BC minus 20. So that will be equal to negative 19.25 kilonewton meter. And then our MCB is equal to this one, 2/3 MCB EI theta B over 2. So that would be 0.75 over 2. And then plus 20 equal to 20.375 kilonewton meter. So you can also check that at joint B, the sum of the end moments MBA plus MBC equal to 0. So ma-check ni mo ni, no? So kinahanglan kani sila og i-add nimo mo 0. So you have 19.25 minus 19.25 is equal to 0. Okay, so after determining the end moments, okay, so imo na nang i-apply sa imong span. Okay, then solve for the reactions. Okay, so take note of the sign, no? So on span AB, so this is your span AB, and you have a concentrated load of 25 kilonewtons. This is 3 meters, 3 meters. Okay, so AB, ang iyang moment is negative 18.5. So kung negative man, so it is counterclockwise. 18.5 kilonewton meter. So ang negative sign will tell you of the direction of the moment. Okay, and MBA is positive, so that would be clockwise, 19.25 kilonewton meter. Okay, so we can solve for the shear here or reaction. So this will be AY, and this one BY. Okay, so how to solve for AY and BY? Very easy. So just sum up moment at A equal to 0. You have BY times 6. BY times 6 is equal to 19.25 plus 25 times 2 minus 18.5. Okay, so solving for BY, that would be equal to 12.625 kilonewtons. Okay, next we sum up moment at B equal to 0. So you will have AY times 6. AY times 6 pa yung dito. Assume nimo siyang upward. So that would be equal to 25 times 2. Times 3, sorry. So this is 25 times 3. Pero correct hapon ang answer. 25 times 3 plus 18.5 minus 19.25. And AY will come out to be equal to 12.375 kilonewtons. Okay, so on the other span also you have for member BC. This is BC and it is loaded with a uniformly distributed load of 15 kilonewtons per meter. Okay, what is our end moment BC? So BC negative 19.25. So unsa may direction? Counterclockwise kay negative man. So 19.25 kilonewton meter. And for CB, that's positive. So it is clockwise. 20.375. Okay, so we solve for the shear at B or BY on member BC and CY. So this has a length of 4 meters. Okay, so summing up moment at B equal to 0, we solve for CY times 4 is equal to, you have 15 times 4 times the moment arm 2 plus the moment 20.375 minus 19.25. So we can solve for CY equal to 30.28125 kilonewtons. Okay, we sum up moment at C equal to 0 to solve for BY. So we have BY times 4 is equal to 15 times 4 times 2 plus 19.25 minus 20.375. So we can have BY equal to 29.71875. Pero pwede na po mag-round off, no? Okay, ako wala na ako round off para accurate ang values. Okay, so we have now the reactions. Now, on number AB, so this is now our continuous beam. So, ang atong AY as computed is, on member AB, is 12.375. Now, there is a joint B. Duha man na member no, nag-connect. So, BA o BC. So, ang imong BY on member AB is 12.625. Ang imong BY on member BC is 29.71875. Now, they have the same direction. So, imong i-add. Pero, og opposite gani ang ilang direction, i-minus nimo, i-carry nimo ang direction sa bigger value of the reaction. Okay. So, again, ang imong BY sa AB is upward. Ang imong BY sa BC is upward. So, imong i-add. So, i-add nimo sila. So, ang imong total reaction at B is now equal to, sila naman sila og imong i-add. Okay, so that we equal to 42.34. Sama ni, di ko kaklaro sa ang agi. 42.34.275. Okay, so ito na lang i-add para ma-check. Okay, so we have 12.625 plus 29.71875, 42.34375. Okay, so 375 kilonewtons. And your CY is 30.28125. Okay, so we can now draw our shear and moment diagram. Okay, so for our shear diagram, okay, so we have AY upward, so that would be positive, zero load, so constant shear, so this is 12.375 minus 25, and that is equal to 12.625 minus 12.625. So you have an upward reaction at B equal to 42.34375 minus ni muna sa 12.625, and that is equal to 29.71875. Okay. Actually, makita ni mo na diri sa imong pag-compute ganina, no? So, mo na siya diri imong BY. So, that is 29.7185. Okay. And then, you have a uniformly distributed load. So, linear ang imong reduction. Since that is downward, so minus. If you subtract it by 15 times 4, you will get a value equivalent to minus 30.28125. And then nakay CY nga upward, so your shear diagram will close. Okay. For your moment diagram, okay. So naa naman tayo na solve nga MAB, di ba? Ang atong value sa MAB is, okay, from here, we have MAB is minus 18.5. So, it is minus, so counterclockwise. So, 18.5 kN meter. And our MCB is clockwise, 20.375. Okay, so, we can now draw our moment diagram. So, we have a moment at A, counterclockwise, so that will be negative 18.5 plus this area. Okay, so that is equal to 18.625, then minus this area, and that is minus 19. So i-check na lang ninyo, no? Minus 19.25. Yeah. By ratio and proportion, you can solve for this distance. This is equal to 1.98125. Yeah, this to that is equal to, so minus mo, that is 2.018125. 2.01875 day. 01875. Okay. So, you have a negative 19.25 plus that area of the triangle. You will get a positive 10.19. Then minus that area, it is equal to minus 20.375. And you have 20.375 at C, which will close your moment diagram. Okay? So, next is, even if it is not required to draw the elastic curve, for example, ang problem is analysis or analyze the beam shown. Kung analyze gani, so you should have your shear, moment diagram, and then the elastic curve. Okay, so for example, we are required to determine the elastic curve. Okay, so we draw the elastic curve. So imong ipamutang ang mga supports para na kay guide nga dili ka mo displace at that portion. So mao man imong mga support, no? Okay, so ipang project nimo ang mga zero moment sa obus. Okay. So this is negative moment. For negative moment unsay curve sa elastic, it is concave down. So 0 at the fixed, then concave down. So ato lang na exaggerate na mga curves. And this is positive moment, so it is concave up. And this one to there is negative, so concave down. And then positive moment, concave up. And then negative moment, concave down. Nga 0 paingon sa support. Okay. So this 0 moment is what we call our points of inflection. Okay. So at that point, 0 ang moment, so it is not a critical section. Okay? So, unsa may relationship ana sa design. Okay? So, meaning, kung positive moment, compression at the top, tension at the bottom, so, kani-ganhi, paingon dito, ana ka magbutang og bottom bars. Okay? And, for negative bending moment, so it is compression at the bottom and tension at the top. Okay, so ana ka magbutang og rebars sa top kung negative ang moment. So kung mag-design na ka, okay, ito na lang ni anamdaan. So kung mag-design ka, this is your beam, itong dakoon, for example, and that is your roller there. Okay, so diri nga portion, negative a moment, so ang imong reinforcement naa sa ibabaw. Okay, kani positive bending, so ang imong reinforcement naa sa bottom. Okay, diri sa may support, negative, so top na pod ang reinforcement, diri sa bottom, sa middle, bottom, and then top. Okay. Now, it doesn't mean nga kung top ra ni, wa gyud reinforcement diri. Actually, na gihapon. Okay? Pero, pwede ko na nimo putlon. Pero kay wa may kahawiran sa stirrups to hold the reinforcement. So, naa gihapoy at least minimum of 2, no? So, kung imo nang i-section near the support, your cross-section will be like this. And then, naadiha imong reinforcement. Depende sa imong design, no? Kung unsay ni gawas. Naagihapon na duha diha kay ang imong paghawid sa mga reinforcements. So, sa middle, okay, mo po na imong cross-section. So, ang imong main bars naa sa bottom. Yan, na lamang kay duha dito nga mo-hold sa imong reinforcement. Okay, so actually, it-continuous naman na dito. And the same, it's true with the other span. Okay?